uploaded, we're going to be playing the Alvin Hills Fortnite Asylum. Let's read the input. You're a journalist for the Alverton Lake Post. Your stories have not been meeting expectations, and you need to tell the story of the decade. Let's start. A bright light comes in through the windows. The moon shines bright tonight. Cups what might have been medication inside of it. Staff room. Were they trying to break down the ceiling? They might have another way up there. Patient records. Number 1. Gary Darko, age 13, showing early signs of psychophilia in B4. If you don't know what schizophobia is, it's basically where people can see hallucinations. Number 2. Bruno Clayton, age 14, permanent resident, suffers from Soto's syndrome and experimental medication B7. Number 3. Jeremy David, age 15, broken ankle, recovering on B2. Number 4. Leon Retchop, age 14, stomach ache, will be seeing We'll be seeing Dr. Hodges in B1. The rest of the list is ripped off. Why is this identical? We've got 4 potential names from the 6. We need to find 2 more. It seems to be sealed shut. Why would a building use doors like these? Just to block someone out. The vent smells like rotten eggs. Okay. How long were they in here for to spare the time to mess around? The wooden sign reads Mr. and Mrs. Alfrington. Okay. Staff room. Patient records. Number 1. Alith wonders, chases after the imaginary rabbit with a watch and experimental on medication. The rest of the names are scribbled out with a pencil. Can't see anything through scribbles. Bruno says smash fruit. Harleen says wait until 11. Why was he inside of her? Let's go into the stuff room. What happened to all the stuff? I don't know. Nothing else, so I might as well. What's that? I'd go left to see what's in there. Dead end there. Bruno likes leader Leon. He is good friend. He protect all kids in kitchen, but he missing after leave for bit. We scared and very scared. In small writing, sorry, I was frightened. I didn't know what to do. Every child was going berserk and I had to leave. I couldn't control them. Liam. Kitchen. The kitchen is located on the other side of the building. Someone must have brought it back here. Thus, the identical writing. But then again, why the kitchen? Weren't they trying to break out? And there's nothing here. Teddy bears filled with clothing, soap, food and toys stitched inside of them. Were they using these as backpacks? Why did they leave so much behind? This one-shaped gun doesn't seem to be able to do anything. It's purely cosmetic. Does it even have a trigger? Why is it here? A horrible stench coming from both cans on the floor and the room. But as the building is very old, it stands to be a reason. Ooh, why is that? Am I meant to... What am I... Okay. The cracks are too small for me to fit through. The kids must have broken the wall down to where I exit. Bruno break wall because they're broke. Bruno tired and can't fit. Bruno getting sleepy and hungry. Leader says he comes back soon, he promised. This must be the hammer they used. It's too damaged to be used again. It won't help. Exactly. Top of it came off. The pipes and the vents creak restlessly. Might be mice, but I can't see any mice. The door is blocked from the outside with a stick. Even the stick aside the door is locked tightly. Who are they trying to keep out? Is this is this the source of purple like mist? Where does it come from? What is it for? The school roof. It's blocked off. Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I go? I don't know where to go. The school roof. I can't break anything. There must be stuff down here. Red balloon with red lights. You clap the wooden stick as you hear the balloon. Okay. You clap the wooden stick as you hear a noise rather from one of the stores behind you. That one. Something's blocking it. The floor seems to be fragile. Stomping on it from afar doesn't seem to work. Maybe I could craft something up with what I've got to my disposal. Well, I haven't got none. Can I break the floor? What can I do? I haven't got none. The floor seems to be fragile. Stomping on it from afar doesn't seem to work. Maybe I could craft something up with what I've got to my disposal. Aha! This. I'll check in the bathroom again. I have got nothing. I have got no clue on what the hell is going on. I can't do anything with that. Am I meant to break it? What do I do? It's only 50 HP. I can't break anything. Do I shine the light on it? Oh, it says boys, me and the boys. I love that. Little Easter egg. Almost merely a little Layla. I can you. Can you even? Can I break anything? I can't break anything. Can I break the door? No. Hi Flamingo. Hi Flamingo. Time. No. Dr. Hodges is still locked, and I can't do anything with this. So, yeah. What do you do? I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm spaced today. It does use the material. The floor seems to be fragile. Stomping on it from afar doesn't seem to work. Maybe I could craft something up with what I've got to my disposal. I haven't got none. Unless I drop my flash torch. Let's go backwards. Hey. You smash a hole in the bin, putting your stick through it, and then using duct tape you found on the trolley next to when you put it all together. Now you've made a hammer. Where's my hammer? Where's my hammer? I've now made the hammer. It says, as crossed over, you hold your homemade hammer with both hands, feeling confident. Time to break the floor in the bathroom. As you raise your hammer ready to slam into the fragile concrete, the floor shattered like grass, dropping you to the floor under. You shake off the dust, making sure you're still in one piece. GD, SL, JD, LR, BC. This must be a classroom. The bulky telly plays obnoxious static. This must be like a classroom or a playroom. The book title reads Winter Columnist. You flip it back. Follow Doug, a columnist who was lost in a wintry forest for 93 days. Doing what he knows the best, he catalogued it. His journey from sticks to fire, rock to house, raw meat to food. However, he described a strange being that he had seen. Skinny, 7 foot and plus tall, skin tightly pulled to its bones. Its complexion varied between brown and grey, and human horns like a deer. Crap! How come I didn't think of that? I've never heard of it. So maybe if I took some ideas from it, it wouldn't hurt you to pick up the book. But how do I pick up the book? Excuse me. This doesn't look like an asylum at all. Where am I? Vote Miss Winters. I'm here to help. Oliver only. 100 or so teddy bears shipped from an unknown location. However, the tags on the bears be Blackwater bears. Rest in the basement. Then I must be able to go to the basement, shouldn't I? Vote Dr. Livingston, revealing the truth together. Main entrance, staff determiners, staff kitchen. Okay. I keep on saying that. The shovel is crooked, as if someone used it on something hard. What is the shovel doing here, Miss Winters? There's a writing left on the banana. Lana. Okay. What's this? Okay. The Charles Conspiracy. June 20th. He seems to be visiting his classroom more and more on off school hours. September 1st. The strange smell has begun coming from Charles' classroom. They believe it's coming from the vents, but I don't agree. September 21st. I visited his classroom trying to catch him in the act, but he was not there. Later on, he told me he has been reading in the reading room. He chatted and babbled on how I didn't look into the reading room. He was supposedly looking for a book. Behind the bookcase, what is he hiding? The screen displays cameras from around the school. There might be a secret button from the sliding bookcase. Couldn't seem to find it. Unstable computer, 4 clicks. Ever since I entered his class, he has been more careful. He knows I'm watching. The other day, he stared into the camera for what seemed like forever. It seemed as well as he was stuttering me. I fear for my well-being. Charles can be unpredictable and spontaneous. Oliver has gone nuts. He has begun pulling back the bookcase. Mist flushed his face as if some sort of life form. He began tossing and smacking the tables around him. He told me to lock him in the classroom, but I didn't have time. He's banging on my office door, this very moment demanding me to open the door. I've locked both doors, but I worry for the children. I'll have to plan. He's inside. Okay. He's inside of what? Inside of what? Vote Miss Winters for president this winter. A caring teacher looking after her children, trying to make this instruction an improved community. For more on what I'll be bringing to this community, you can find me in my office. I literally just went into your office. So, what do you want? A workshop? An example rough, 6 ducks on a ship. Did the 6 escapists build this? They must have taken their time. How long did the riot last? Blueprints from sort of raft. Why would they need a raft? Was Dr. Livingston right about all this? I should have listened to him more. I've been trying to find him, but I can't. All the staff and council have locked any possible ways of getting into the Grand Library. They're leaving us to fend ourselves. Excuse me. Is this the end of the Livingston what was talking about? Are we Leon? Unbelievable. We spent 3 days on the field bursting our socks off to build a raft. It didn't work. We sailed 3 hours to end up back here. Sean. What? My calculations were correct. We were going north, but after 3 hours of rowing the island, we showed up in front of us again. Alex. Island. We're in the hills. This kid isn't making any sense. Hopefully I can find more as we go. Bruno carried 3 big wood friends because 3 big wood heavy and Bruno strong. Both no work, but we'll try again, Bruno. Scrap to crap. A guard of Seth Eugen on how to turn any scrap junk into something valuable. I'll probably need that later. The staff has gone mad. We've been using sticks and shovels for the gardening convention that was meant to take place to defend ourselves. It's as if the mist has turned the staff's brains into mush. I wonder a wooden gun in the bedroom and they thought it was real, idiots. We're thinking of making armor from steel for Bruno. Turn him into a powerhouse to guard the other children. The raft is more important though, Gary. Valentino Clark. Oh. Even with a broken ankle, I can't stop working. The mist is giving us a horrible cough. It seems that the mist is making us all angry. We are all trying our best to stay calm, knowing the mist is doing this to us. Signing out, Jeremy. Right, now where do I go? Hold on. Go here. Do I just keep on going straight forward? Do I go left or right? Everyone go crazy in kitchen. I think I go crazy too, so I leave lock. So I leave lock kitchen and put behind mirror key in student hours. All my friends missing and can't find them. I hope they're okay. I miss them. Bruno, hope they find me here. I have big hammer to protect me. You've picked up an unknown key. Might be usable for student showers. Then where's that? Student showers are here. I heard. Is this the hammer Bruno was talking about, or what is it doing down here? Stupid. What's this? You slowly pull the kitchen key away from the glass. Thank you, Bruno. You seem like a good kid. I hope you're okay. Nah, Bruno's probably dead. Is that Bruno? Got you there, good. Got you there, good. Haha, Bruno. Okay. I should probably just go back down. Looks like there won't be any more shipments, so I'll make do with whatever I've got in this room and the kitchen. I'm going to take care of these soon as how much the kitchen for the full count I have left. Buckets aren't that important, but at least I've got some. The soap is low, and I'll be using water in a year or so. Ouch. Running short on towels, we'll have to do laundry soon. Why would is someone still living here? These notes look recent as there are still things in the shelf. I should be careful. Okay. I can't open that door. This must be Dr. Livingston. The students must have been here for a while to have time to change their frame to something more creative. Clearly. It's locked. I need a key. But where do I get a key? There's the kitchen. I need to find the secret room, Lana. I need to find the secret room Lana was talking about back in the history classroom. Go back before continuing with the story. Make sure to read all the computer logs around the school before progressing. I need to go back to Miss Winter's room. That's just the toilet. Miss Thingy's room was Somewhere. I don't know where though. This way? Oh yeah, it's here. What was that? I've already read all these. So why the hell do I need to... Wrong way. Wrong way. Straight forward? Am I going the wrong way? Is it straight forward? What really happened here? What were all those eggs? Was the mist the reason for all of this? The story will be a hit. Was Livingston really that selfish that he would put everyone in danger to protect himself? But then again, he thought they were harmless, that they only carried a bad smell. What carries a bad smell? The smell here is unbearable. Exactly. Holy, this place is a dump. The green path starts here. This might be connected to something else. Back. Where's the green path? Oh, something else. Leon's missing, we've got to go. Some of the kids have gone mad, trying to hurt the others. The mist is eating us inside out. It seems that as if all the adults were affected first, then the rest of us. Not sure what to make out of that. Sooner or later, the mist will take us all. We've agreed with the others that we'll leave Bruno behind. It hurts to say that, but he has no use to us anymore, and he's a bunch of excess weight. Him alone weighs as much as 3 of us do. The raft will travel lighter without him. I'm sorry. We'll try to do our best to find help if the raft doesn't lead. Right back here, that is signing out. Jeremy. What is this? Your green path starts here. So it's forward, left, up, left, forward, up, left, up. Forward, up, left, up. What do you mean? Let's read this. Approximately 2 years of food left. The plants outside don't seem to grow despite following the manuals correct. If I ration and starve, might be able to push it to about 2 years and 4 months. Where am I meant to go? Do I go in this room or in a different room? Because I'm still questioning everything of this map. Seems something off by that wall. It's an asylum. I literally just had an option. Another hammer. October 5th. Demi Gardening Adventure. All the students and Neil will have to take a purple glue stick attached to their backpacks indicating their location. This is for safety. We must follow the green healthy path in order to secure fresh food in order Institute starting tomorrow. Each seed will plant, and we plant will take up one tile. Avoid any red tape around the hills, do not cross them. Wild animals roam the area, so stay away from the red tape. Thank you. I still don't know where to go, so that didn't help. Do I go down? Aaron was a complete idiot. Started getting everyone to believe that the myth should be praised and loved. No one else had any other solution, so they followed. They all started shoving their faces up against the vents to breathe in as much as possible. The next thing you know, they're all packed up, dogs trying to attack us. We managed to escape barricading the kitchen door as much as we could. From the outside, we made for a run for it. We're still headed to the basement for shelter until we can come up with a new plan. There's no basement. So, what do you mean? Day 7, we had to leave. The mist doesn't consume you. It can tell its foes from its allies, the ones fully consumed in rage and delusion. Work together on taking down those who aren't. From what I can tell, it's a parasite. Even I have it, and my friends have it. It will grow sooner or later, but maybe if we found a way off the island, if the inhaling of the mist stops too. It stops the growth from the parasite might too. There were 40 of us on the end of day 5. Now we're only 4 survivors up against 30 or so infected. Excuse me. We've only got about a day left to find a way out. I overheard a conversation between the others on day 5 about the raft they were building outside. When I asked if I could take part, he told me there's no such thing. They suspected I was onto them, so I disappeared. I hope they crash and burn, leaving everyone else behind like that. Adam. The door is sealed shut. I hope there wasn't a second exit inside. But then where's the exit? Stupid. Huh? Huh? Is there inside? What do you mean inside? This map is confusing. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. The supply room, the students' showers. That's still locked. I still need a key. So, where the hell do I get the... Where do I go? You honestly think? Oh. You must walk the green path, but how do you walk up? What do you mean? Hello? Oh. Guys, I'm gonna have to end it here because we've spent like an hour on this. So, I love you guys. Peace out.